Susan Calman.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, Susan.
Like millions of Brits, I love cruising. And you're coming with me on my next adventures.
Cheers.
So jump on board for boatloads of fun.
Okay, hold on, I'll do a coquettish leg. Oh, that's good.
A whole lot of sun. And some epic destinations all around the globe.
Hello.
Oh, wait to see the Statue of Liberty.
With plenty of highs.
I feel on top of the world.
The occasional low.
I can see why you told us to sit down now.
And a surprise in every port.
There, over there.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's go cruising. This time, I'm on an Adriatic cruise to Greece, Montenegro and Croatia. And it's my first proper hot and sunny summer holiday. Yes, ever. I'll be walking in ancient footsteps.
I mean, look at that.
Tasting the local harvest.
Do not swallow immediately.
Not a shot.
No, it's not whiskey.
And meeting my Greek hero.
Life is all about moments, Susan.
I'm having one right now with you, Captain.
In this mythical land.
And this Greek goddess has got one heck of a story to tell when she gets home. I'm very excited. I'm ready to go. Got my suitcase, got my rucksack. Let's get checked in. I mean, it feels very much like an early version of the Crystal Maze, this.
Going on a cruise?
Going on a cruise?
Oh, that'll be nice, won't it?
Going on a cruise.
Hope you'll get some nice weather from it.
It's 33 degrees. I've been checking the weather every day for the past 2 weeks. My bags are checked in. I'm ready to go. So I'll see you in Dubrovnik.
3 hours later, we're in Croatia. And I'm about to board my ship.
This is absolutely thrilling. Now, of course, I've been abroad before, and I've been to sunny places, but I've never been on what I would call like a proper summer holiday. Tell you what I've done, which I've not done before, and I'm really excited, is I've taken my watch off. Because time means nothing when you're on a cruise ship adventure. Thank you very much indeed, thank you.
And my floating home from home for this adventure is the Marella Explorer 2. She has 15 decks and carries almost 2,000 passengers. There's something for everyone on board, with 9 restaurants and bars to an outdoor cinema and even a mini golf course. On this first leg of the cruise, we'll be setting sail from Dubrovnik in Croatia, heading south into the Mediterranean and Greece. First stop will be Crete, followed by Athens, and then around mainland Greece and north again to the island of Corfu.
Hiya, good morning.
And with a ship this big, I'll need help to find my cabin.
It's quite easy. You just need to go one deck up, and it will be on the port-hand side. Just walk towards the back of the ship.
Thank you so much for your help, darling. See you soon, sweetie.
All right, see ya. Have a great day.
One of the main things you have to do when you get on board a ship is find the lifts, because then you get up and down. And I have a feeling... Do you hear that? That's the sound of a lift. That's what that is. So... Hello. And I do take the stairs. I want you to know that. It's just, you know, I'm on my holidays.
I do like a lift. You never quite know how long the journey will take or who you'll meet on the way. That's given me an idea for some fun later.
Deck 12. Oh, this is lovely. I'm old-fashioned. I love a fruit basket. But what I think is particularly lovely... Oh, blimey, you can feel the heat when you come out. I can just see myself sitting here of an evening, pina colada, watching the sunset.
And that's exactly why I chose a cabin with a balcony. Because on a cruise like this, it's all about seeing the islands as we sail by.
Just screams holidays, doesn't it? So far, it is going incredibly well.
Quick freshen up and I'm ready for action.
Playing table tennis? Go on, I want to see how good you are in case I want to challenge you to a match.
Not sure I can cope with the pressure.
Okay, we're not playing then. Okay, have a lovely holiday.
Maybe the pool deck is more my scene.
It's a lovely party atmosphere. People having a drink, people having a swim, people sunbathing. It's absolutely cracking. First day of your holidays?
Yes.
Straight in the hot tub?
Straight in the hot tub. Why are you not in here? Come on. No dramas, get in here. What are the
No
barriers?
dramas?
What are the barriers?
Okay.
What are the barriers apart from your makeup? Come on.
But I'm just trying to get the lay of the land on the ship just now.
Sail me. Sail me.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Your bubbles have stopped.
Well, that was a narrow escape. I think I'll leave the ladies to it.
What I'd really like to do now, maybe treat myself to a lovely drink. For rehydration purposes only. Ovs. That's what the kids say. Oh, my vibe is hydration. Ovs. I mean, hashtag, she doesn't know what she's saying.
Luckily, it's not long before I've made friends with Caroline, Sue and Valerie, who are enjoying bubbles of a different kind.
How'd you get service round here, apart from shouting serve?
Just push this button here. And
This is my type of bar. Oh, I mean,
wow. That's quick.
I was like,
was
yes,
quick.
that was like a magic trick. Thank you so much for that.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much indeed. So tell me, what's your relationship to each other? Why are you on the cruise?
Well, we met on a cruise ship 5 years ago and we just hit it off straight away.
So how do you all keep in touch? Have you got a wee WhatsApp group going?
Yeah, WhatsApp group.
What's it called?
FaceTime.
I love the names of WhatsApp groups.
Ladies Who Cruise.
Ladies Who Cruise. Title of your autobiography. Wonderful. We should cheers to a glorious cruise. Here's to Ladies Who Cruise.
And as the sun goes down, the sail away party hots up.
It's going to be good fun. We've got a great week ahead. We're going to be sailing all the way around the beautiful Greek islands. How exciting! Can't wait.
While some of my fellow cruisers hit the dance floor, I'm happy to just enjoy the moment, chilling out up on deck.
So that's it. We're off and there's a spectacular sunset to accompany the departure and a beautiful cool ocean breeze, which not only is very welcome because of the heat, did I mention it was hot, but because everyone looks fabulous with a bit of wind in their hair. I'm very sorry I was at the buffet.
"500 nautical miles later, we've arrived in Crete, Greece's largest and most popular island. Greece is one of the most visited cruise destinations in the world, with more than 5 million passengers arriving each year. But it's actually my first time here, and it's got everything from beautiful beaches to historic old towns.
Morning. Thank you very much.
So for my exciting first day on Greek soil, I'm taking an excursion with some friends from the ship to the ancient town of Hania. And by ancient, I mean 4,000 years BC.
Hello.
Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome to the old town of Hania.
Our guide, Sebastiana, is going to show us around this bustling little place.
This is the Jewish quarter. There's been the Christian quarter and the Turkish quarter of the town. And it's a very alive place. When we come around the corner, you will see the most beautiful Bougainvillea in Hania, and it covers almost the whole street here.
Wow.
Wonder of nature, this plant.
Yeah, that's what I've just said. The garden.
Isn't it beautiful?
With the blue sky as well.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Coming up, I get a truly magical taste of Greece.
A bit of swishing and then swallow. I like the way everyone's looking for someone else to do it first. I'll go first.
And bravely battle the island's bugs.
Everybody, come on now.
Welcome back to my Mediterranean cruising extravaganza on this magnificent ship. It's my first ever trip to Greece, and I'm soaking up the sights and sounds of Crete in the ancient town of Hania. Sebastiana is showing us around the famous leather markets.
We will walk now through the leather street of Hania. This is where the Cretan men would always come to get their goods from. And as we walk through, you will smell the leather everywhere.
The shops are brimming with all kinds of leather goods, where traditional shoemakers once had their workshops.
Because Crete is a very, very mountainous island, we don't have so many cows.
Yes.
So most of the leather you see here is from sheep and goats. Tradition here starts very early.
Oh, that's cute.
Small enough for kids and me.
Probably my size.
Most of them are black because this is a traditional color here in Crete. Men go to a wedding, they wear a black shirt, always.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a feast for the eyes.
Soon, Michelle, you're like sharks. You're like that.
No, I'm showing the love for
what is
us.
this?
Oh yeah, we need a hat, don't we? Yeah.
You need a hat.
We do,
They
yeah.
need a hat. This is pure, lovely relaxation holiday type thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
but
is just, because anywhere that makes you want to just sit for a couple of hours is a lovely place.
Yes.
And wandering through these alleyways, you eventually end up at the stunning Venetian harbour.
That's actually an amazing point from where you can see everything.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty, yeah.
Absolutely
So
stunning.
Just a bit of time left to soak up the atmosphere before heading back to the bus.
It can sometimes feel quite nerve-wracking to come somewhere new for the first time, but this feels really comfortable, and I think it's because there are bits and pieces here that seem very familiar. The smell of the leather reminded me of summer holidays back in Scotland because we used to go to a wee island and there was a shop, I remember it so clearly, that when you walked in there was that smell. And it takes me right back to there. And this place is so different to anywhere I've been, but at the same time, it's so familiar. Absolutely wonderful.
Today's journey with my pals into all things Grecian is hitting the mark. And what else could be more Greek than olives? So a must-do is to visit an olive grove up in the mountains. Now here's a Calman fun fact. The average Greek gets through 14 litres of olive oil a year. But us Brits only manage a mere 1 litre each. Let's test that out on my shipmates.
Okay, my friends, hands up if you really love olive oil.
Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea. The views up here in the mountains are spectacular. Olive trees as far as the eye can see. It's incredible to think that olive oil has been produced here for over 5,000 years.
So I've just got off the bus and it's just an assault on the senses. It's that heat off the ground that you can feel. And the main thing is that noise. It's cicadas or cicadas. And I've never heard anything like it before. Having a soundscape like this, it's just absolutely perfect.
We're being shown around by Chloe. Her family have owned the estate for 6 generations.
Wherever you go in Crete, you can't escape the olive tree. It's just everywhere. It's a very important part of who we are.
You can't have too many olive trees or cicadas.
And we can check if we have any cicadas here.
Cicadas?
We have quite a few of them.
Really?
Oh, okay, that was... I was trying to grab one, but it didn't work. Sorry. Everybody, there
Come on
it is.
now.
Another one. They're attracted to you.
I can't believe that's the most Glaswegian thing that's ever happened. I just threatened an insect. Come, you can get out. I think you'll all agree I was very brave there, though. Sorry, Chloe.
Back to the olives. They grow a small variety here called koroneki.
So, in fact, if you just want to take some in your hand, here,
Thank you.
And you just want to scrunch that and take the top layer of the olive out and just bring that up to your nose. A really good, fresh olive oil, it should smell like something like this, like fresh green grass, like green apple.
So when it comes to actually harvesting these, do you do it by hand? How do you get them off the trees?
We have electronic harvesters, so you just shake, and so you get the olives when they're ripe enough, they start falling off. Okay, so would you like to come and see the factory inside?
Absolutely. Lead the way for us, Chloe.
And here even the mill is back to basics. Those are traditional granite stones.
All we do is throw the olives in whole with the pits and the skins, crush the olives, so we make a very thick paste, and then we spread that paste onto layers of filters, and then we press the paste to get the juice and the oil out. It's as simple as that. Do you want to see it spin?
Yeah.
Okay, so just press the top right button right over there.
That one there?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's loud.
You wouldn't want to get in the way of that.
So the main enemies for olive oil are light, heat, and oxygen.
So the windowsill, sunny windowsill, I've been keeping it on is possibly not the best place?
Not the best. Olive oil should always be packaged in a dark glass or a dark container to prevent being affected by light.
So I just need to make a phone call home, guys, if you just, if you give me a moment.
Well, you learn something new every day. Now for the highlight of the tour, the taste test. I love wine tasting, but olive oil straight off the press is a new one on me. So it's over to Stavros, Chloe's brother-in-law.
We are looking for the smell of olives.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
On the palate, we are looking for other two things, bitterness and pepperiness. Do not swallow immediately.
Not a shot?
No, it's not whiskey.
Okay, so a bit of swishing and then swallow.
Swish and swallow.
I like when everyone's looking for someone else to do it first. I'll go first.
Not sure Josh is that keen.
After you do swallow, do you feel like a scratchiness on the back of your throat?
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything. We're so British. All of us were sitting with a sore throat going, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
Good olive oil should have this effect on you. This is caused by the polyphenols, the antioxidants that are present in olive oil.
That's the stuff that's good for us. And if plain oil doesn't tickle your fancy, they make two infused versions, lemon
Oh, that's really nice. Oh, I like that one.
and orange.
I think I prefer that one. I like that one. The more you tasted that, the more you liked that.
Yeah, the first one was a bit of a shock.
Don't you tell me you didn't enjoy that.
I think he's been won over.
There's something under the table.
Yeah, there is a beagle. Licking its little lips at me.
Sometimes people ask me why I love cruising, and for me it's because it's a holiday of contrasts. I've come off a lovely, busy, bright ship full of music and dancing to what feels like an incredibly calm and soothing place. This is food for the soul where I am. It is, in many ways, it's a break within a break.
Back on board, and all that tantalising the taste buds has made me peckish, so no guesses where I'm heading.
I'm a well-known fan of the buffet because I think there's nothing greater than in being able to choose your own slightly bizarre smorgasbord of food. It's like I'm presenting you to my house. Let me start. So initially, kind of a cold platter type situation you've got. Some nice watermelon art. There, your coleslaws. Everything is better with the addition of a coleslaw. That's what I say. I make my own homemade slaws. It's just raw veg, that's what it is. So there's coleslaws and a cold meat platter. And that's just the beginning.
Some more Calman cruising facts. They get through 2,500 kilograms of potatoes and over 14,000 cakes on this cruise alone.
You always think, it's too hot for pudding, I can't have a pudding. And then you walk past the pudding section and you think, I could manage it, you know. Do you know what I'm attracted to? I'm attracted to a fruit tart. What a strange sentence. Bang, done, easy.
Now for my second taste test of the day.
I don't actually know what fruit it is. I was about to say bottoms up, but it's a fruit tart. Why not? I'm on my holidays. Bottoms up. Plum. In case you were having a sweepstake at home. Plum. Num num.
Coming up, I tread a well-worn path.
Come on, stop slacking. Come on. Only another 7,000 steps to go.
To see monuments that have stood the test of time.
I know I should be saying something intelligent to you. I'm just gobsmacked by it.
And bring out the Greek gladiator in me.
It's the six-pack I've always wanted. I love it.
Welcome back. I'm on my first really hot, sunny summer holiday ever, on a fabulous Grecian cruise.
Isn't it beautiful?
And it's my first time in Greece. Having left the gorgeous Greek island of Crete in the Mediterranean, we've sailed north to the ancient capital of Athens, on the southeast coast of Greece. Athens was named after the Greek goddess Athena, obviously, and for me, coming to this mythical land fulfills a lifelong fantasy.
Picture the scene. It's a Sunday in the early 80s. I'm lying on the sofa watching a film called Clash of the Titans. And it's there I see my first glimpse of a woman called Medusa. You'll know her. She had snakes for hair. Deeply misunderstood. And that was the start of my obsession with Greek gods and goddesses. And it's why it's so exciting to be here in the land of those myths, heading to Athens, to the Acropolis of all places, somewhere I've dreamed of going my whole life. Now, my hair looks okay just now, although after a day in 37-degree heat, who knows? It doesn't matter though. I mean, Medusa, absolute legend. Morning.
So I'm off on an iconic outing with Megan, Claire and Jenny, who I'm hoping are as keen as me.
Are you excited about visiting it?
Really excited. It's obviously regarded as one of like historic sites as well.
Right, here we are.
And it's not just the ancient monuments that make Athens a tourist hotspot. It's sweltering. Just the small matter of getting off the bus.
Wearing shorts and there's a plastic seat. Oh, that nipped. Oh, exfoliating on holiday.
Acropolis means high city. It was built on a hill for defence, but also to honour the ancient gods. Now as many as 16,000 visitors a day make the hot hike to the top.
Obviously, it's one of the biggest tourist attractions in Athens. And it is one of those things, I do love a boutique experience on an excursion. But you've got to see the big ones as well, haven't you? Taking it slow and steady. Slow and steady. Stop for a breather. What a view. Isn't it incredible?
Yeah.
Right, come on now. Come on now. Come on, stop slacking. Come on. Only another 7,000 steps to go.
But I'm sure it'll be worth it.
I mean, there are just glimpses up there of the columns. What you have to do when things are really busy like this is to just go into your own world, I think, to focus on what you want to see and just not be put off by the fact there are lots and lots of people around here. You've just got to go, I'm at the Acropolis and I'm going to enjoy it. What a view! You know, you see a picture of something in a magazine or on social media or something, and then you get here. Oh, it is absolutely out of this world. I know I should be saying something intelligent to you. I'm just gobsmacked by it. It's an emotional thing about things like this that have survived such a long time. And are so representative of something so important, the gods and the goddesses. You know, it's ingrained in the culture. And it's a privilege to be able to come and see them. That they're open for us to see. I mean, look at that.
That's the Parthenon. It was dedicated to the goddess Athena and became a symbol of the city's democracy. It blows my mind to think it goes back over 2,000 years and is still standing.
What I love is, to this day, people are coming and hearing about Athena and hearing about those myths and legends. And what myths and legends are, it's just stories, isn't it? It's stories passed down from generation to generation. And this Greek goddess has got one heck of a story to tell when she gets home.
And looking around, it's lovely to see so many people enjoying this wonderful place.
The Acropolis was shut for a bit, and they did a lot of work on this paving here. It means it's accessible to people. And this should be enjoyed by everyone. And it's been quite controversial, but seeing the people here who perhaps couldn't have enjoyed it before, I think makes it worth it.
Retracing my steps, I spot my 3 pals.
Clambering down the rocks. Hiya.
Hi.
How are you then?
Good.
Did you enjoy it?
It's just sort of outstanding. Like, I think what I'm trying to fathom is just how old everything is here.
Yeah.
So I think we were saying like 400 BC.
Yeah,
and it's hard to imagine just what 400 years ago from now is like.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's still here.
Yeah, kind of leaves you a bit like speechless, doesn't
Yes.
it? Like, yeah, the scale of it.
You can just see everything and it feels like you're on the top of the world.
It does.
I'm going to ask for a selfie, is that all right?
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Can you hold my hat? Right, okay. Okay. Right, let's try and get us all in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I vote we go down the hill.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sounds like a good
Let's
plan.
do that. Brilliant. You lead the way, I'll follow you.
After that awe-inspiring experience, I've still time for the short stroll to Plaka, the oldest neighbourhood in Athens and one of the friendliest.
It's an absolute must-see if you're coming here for a visit. And it's not far away and you get to amble round. That's the joy, I think, ambling around these lovely, beautiful streets. Just soaking up that atmosphere that you get. Gorgeous.
If, like me, you're a sucker for souvenirs, then there's something here for everyone. But my Achilles heel is buying things I really don't need when I'm on my holidays.
Now, if I went home with this, the quick questions would be asked. Questions are, why have you bought this? Right? Answer, why not? It's the six-pack I've always wanted. What I could do is I could wear it and put a T-shirt over it and pretend I've been going to the gym. I love it. Imagine that. I look like Jason Statham.
Temptation resisted. It's not long before I bump into some more familiar faces from the ship.
Souvenirs?
Just some white shorts for the white night.
Some white shorts for the white night?
Is it white night
Greek
tomorrow?
night.
Greek night.
Greek, so you have to wear white?
You have to wear white.
So
Now you can go shopping.
You bought shorts specifically for that? I love the idea. White night on the ship. Well done.
We look forward to seeing you.
I'll see you there. See you later on, darling. Nice to see you.
I'm really packing it all in today. Now there's just time for a look at the Panathinaik Stadium, the site of sporting events for more than 2,000 years.
This arena is where the first modern Olympics were held in 1896. Athens has also hosted the Olympics in 2004. It's magnificent. But now, I've got to get back to the ship.
Not quite a medal-winning pace yet, Calman. Back on board, and after a quick change, I'm feeling rather inspired by today's Olympic vibe.
I fell in love with the Olympics in 1984 at the LA Games, and I've watched every single one since. I love it. I've become an armchair expert in every single sport. I sit in my pyjamas watching the dive and going, that wasn't a very good tuck, was it? Now, they're always adding events to the Games, and I've come up with something pretty special that, fingers crossed, will make it to Paris 2024.
Now, on a cruise ship, you're always going up and down in the lifts. So I've turned that into my very own sport. It's time for the Calman Games.
Welcome, competitors, to the arena. This is the trophy that you are playing for. The rules are very simple. I will command an official to say the words, press the button. We're on deck 5. On press the button, you will press the up button, and the first person to reach deck 12 will win this trophy. How do you think you're going to do, Ruth?
Oh, I'm here to win, Susan.
You're here to win. Richard, how are you going to do?
Well, I've checked the lifts out already. I know the fastest one, so that's why I'm stood in the middle.
You think the middle one's the
Timed
fastest
it.
lift?
Timed it.
You've timed it. This is terrifying. Em, how are you going to do?
I'm going to win.
Genuinely, I've never been more excited in my entire life. You all ready to play?
Ready.
Let's do it.
OK. See you at the top.
I've dashed up to deck 12, leaving one of our trusty crew at the start.
Susan, to officials, 3, 2, 1. Push the button.
Push the button.
And they're off.
I don't know about you, I feel a wee bit of that. You know those butterflies?
No lift entries yet.
That's Em's lift, that's Em's lift. Whoa. They're still on 11 and 12. They've not left 11 and 12. That's going down.
That's going down.
First in, M.
This is the worst ever.
That's finally moving.
Come on, come on!
Quick! Up!
That one only went down to floor 8 and has come back up again. Ruth.
We're trying to get to 12.
It's gone down to 4. I feel really bad for Ruth. 12? Is it? Wait for me!
Phew, finally Ruth's in.
Oh, 8, 9.
Here we go.
Well done.
I'm sorry, Richard.
Well done.
Come and stand beside, come in the silver medal position.
Well, second place, yeah.
You're
well done.
second place.
Well done.
Now, I don't mean to worry anyone, but...
I'm not sure switching lifts is allowed, but at least she got here.
What happened, Ruth?
Oh, I got lost, Susan.
You got lost in a lift, Ruth.
Now all that's left is to hand over the trophy, beautifully crafted from towels.
I'd like to present the first, and maybe the only, towel trophy for the Calman Lift Challenge to you, Em. Congratulations, you are the champion. Well done. And please take care of that when you take it home. And
Can I get this home?
that's
the challenge.
not my responsibility. Well done, everyone. Absolutely fantastic. Well done.
After all this excitement, I need a quick freshen up in time for cocktail hour.
I started the day thinking about my favourite film, Clash of the Titans, and today has been like an action movie full of jaw-dropping locations, stories of monsters and heroes, and a race to the finish. And I've enjoyed every minute. It's been epic.
Coming up, I hit it off with the captain.
It's very rare I say this, Captain, but I might be a little bit in love with you.
And swim in a sea of love.
Gosh, they're everywhere. It's just, oh my God, they're everywhere. It's full of romantic couples.
Jane McDonald is back with some brand new dream holiday destinations.
There's something exhilarating about this, and it's just great fun. That was just incredible. I've loved it.
The new series of Holidaying with Jane McDonald continues tonight at 9 on Channel 5 and My5.
Settle in. Simba Hybrid Mattress sponsors evenings on Channel 5.
Welcome back. I'm on the first leg of my summer holiday of a lifetime on a fabulous Grecian cruise. We set off from Dubrovnik in Croatia and sailed 500 nautical miles south to Greece, and the magical island of Crete. Then we headed north to the ancient capital, Athens. Now we're cruising in the eastern Mediterranean to our last stop on this leg, the beautiful Ionian island of Corfu. Now, crucial to our cruise is, of course, our Captain Costas. Every day he gives us his report from the bridge.
Captain Costas here. At our current speed of 8 knots, we are travelling now at 9.5, less than 10 miles per hour.
As we're still at sea, he's agreed to pop down for a quick chat.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, Suzanne.
But as we're about to start, Captain Costas makes an important call.
What's really lovely is he's just phoning the bridge to get them to turn the ship so it's a better place. I mean, this is the kind of access people dream of.
Thank you very much.
So they're gently turning the ship?
Yep, to the port.
I can tell you something now, Captain. No one's ever done this for us before.
Oh, I've done this numerous times for people that they want to propose to the others, and I say I'm going to bring the sunset or the sunrise, you know, to your balcony. I've been doing these kind of things.
So if I said, Captain, I want the perfect sunset.
Yes, we could work around on the time and the day and steer the vessel if possible in order to give you this moment. Life is all about moments, Susan.
I'm having one right now with you, Captain. I am. It's very rare I say this, Captain, but I might be a little bit in love with you. And
All right.
this is, I can't tell you what a special moment
My
this might
contract
be.
is ending end of October. If you would like to take me home or
Do you
just send
know,
me an invitation,
my
I'll give you my
mother
phone.
always warned me about running off with a sailor.
Yeah, I wish I could take you to an Aegean island, which is another different picture to see, but maybe in a cruise in the years to come, yeah?
me to things, Captain, because I think I might do it. I might fly in.
All right, you have an open invitation, you know, anytime.
Now there's an idea. The captain and Calman go cruising.
You are from Athens, is that right?
I was born and raised in Athens, yes.
What's it like for you to take people to where you're from?
I do get a bit excited in order to be able, you know, to provide as much info and hints and tips of what you can do and when you can go when we visit a Greek destination. But for me, most important is that they need to meet people. They all remember the place, but they always remember a person behind. And this is what I'm aiming for.
I've never had a captain be quite as friendly and welcoming, so thank you very much indeed.
Hopefully I will see you again, yes?
Oh, don't worry, I've got an invitation to an island.
You do, indeed, now that we've met, yeah?
Yeah.
I might just take him up on that. We've arrived at Corfu in the clear turquoise waters of the Ionian Sea. No wonder it's such a popular destination. It's got lush scenery and over 200 kilometres of gorgeous sandy beaches. You can't come here and not go to the seaside, even though it's not the kind of summer holiday I'm used to.
The essentials for a beach day in Scotland were windbreak, anorak, woolly hat. But now I'm in the warm weather. I've got UV t-shirt in case it gets too sunny. Always protect the skin. Swim shoes, protect the feet. A lot of my packing's about protecting myself for some unknown reason. I've got water, suntan lotion. These are very professional. They're for my sun lounger. Beach towel. This is very precious. This is the family toilet purse. In it contains a number of euro coins, in case we need to use the facilities.
So thanks, Mum. No Calman getting caught short today. I'm off to Glyfarda on the west coast. I don't think I've ever seen such an orderly beach. And all kinds of water activities and fun things to do. Time to make myself a little base camp before I go for a swim.
So put my towel down and then... It's a snapping turtle! The best laid plans of mice and men gang after glee, as the great Robert Burns said. Now, they seem fine. All glamour, all the time. Right then. Don't worry, I have sun creamed up. Let's get in the water. Woo! I mean, it's boiling. It's warmer than a bath I usually have. It's gorgeous. There's something quite magnificent
about actually being able to swim and think, oh, this is marvellous. There's two smooching couples behind me, and they're doing that whole thing where they grab onto their boyfriends. I'm fine on my own though, that's fine. Gosh, they're everywhere. It's just, oh my God, they're everywhere. It's full of romantic couples. I'm gonna get out of here, hold on a second. This must be the couples part of the beach.
Smooching couples aside, that was a really lovely dip in the sea. There's only a couple of hours before the ship leaves, but we've made a quick detour on our way back.
So the bus driver stopped and told us we had to get out because this is apparently one of those must-see places. It is absolutely incredible.
I can see why it's called Bella Vista. These views are something else. There's even a special viewing platform for brave people.
A little bit nervous about this bit. It's one of those things you have to do, though, to appreciate it, isn't it?
You can do it, Calman. There you go.
You have to come and experience it for yourself. That's the only way you can appreciate just how incredible it is. That bus driver was absolutely right.
And what a wonderful view and memory to take with me on my last day in Greece and my first really summery, sunny beach holiday.
I was a bit nervous coming on this cruise, but I shouldn't have been. It's full of lots of different types of people, all having fun on and off the ship. Everyone deserves a holiday, whatever that type of holiday is. And I've had a bit of a personal revelation. Unusually for me, I haven't worn a watch for the past few days because time doesn't matter when you're having this much fun.
And whatever fun means to you, on a cruise every night is party night.
Saturday night, I feel the air is getting hot. Like it, baby. I'll make you mine, you know I'll take you to the top.
3, 2, 1.
I'll drive you crazy. Saturday night, I feel the air is getting hot. Like it, baby. I'll make you mine, you know I'll take you to the top. I'll drive you crazy. Saturday night dancing, like the way you move. Pretty baby, it's party time and not 1 minute we can lose. Be my baby.
Next time, I'm being whoever I want to be in Montenegro and Croatia.
The full Grace Kelly.
I try out a famous throne.
Oh yeah.
And get a taste for the high life.
Doesn't take my breath away. It's slowing it down.
And that's Cruising with Susan Calman, new next Friday at 8. Brand new tomorrow night at 8:30, celebrating 30 years of laughs with Hyacinth Bouquet. Whatever you do, don't call her Mrs. Bucket. And keeping up appearances. Next night, off-road in the jungle and dancing through the night with a taste of tequila. Jane McDonald is doing La Bamba, holidaying in Mexico. New on Channel 5.